faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression.
Poverty and world hunger affect every region of the globe.
And the effects are devastating.
22,000 kids,
Like me and you.
die every day due to poverty, which means 5 million out of the 10.9 million kids on this earth are suffering from poverty and world hunger.
1 in 3 kids live without a stable shelter.
1 in 5 live with no access to water.
And 1 in 7 have no access to health services.
Kids like me and you.
And what's even more scary is that 870 million people in the world are hungry.
1/2 of the world lives in poverty, especially places like Sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia.
Some might ask, how might one end in poverty? Well, there's many reasons.
Many people in poverty end up that way because of irresponsibility on their own part, but there are other reasons.
Some people in developing countries might not have the products needed to farm, and therefore they can't provide food for their families.
Also, many people in poverty don't have the same educational benefits like me and you do, which makes it really hard to find a stable job.
Droughts occur in places like Somalia and Kenya, and you're not going to have the water you need to provide for farming.
As for hunger, many people can't afford food because they're in poverty, which ties in with what I just explained.
And the crazy thing about world hunger is that 1/3 of the food in the world is wasted.
But thankfully, the world is trying to change poverty and world hunger everywhere.
Extreme poverty rates have fallen in every developing region. And the rates on the people living on $1.25 a day have fallen from 47% to 22%.
You might be asking yourself, how do I personally help world hunger and poverty in my own community? We're about to tell you how.
You can donate to organizations like Heifer International, CARE, Food for All, and Bread for the World that helps fight poverty and hunger.
Another fun alternative is to play on freerice.com. It's a website where you play educational games to raise awareness and earn grants to give to underdeveloped countries.
Either way, you're making an impact that will push our world to end poverty and world hunger everywhere.
Very, very mad.